I just realized I was on the wrong scene. Fantastic. Excellent job on the training session. I'm sure my men learned some valuable lessons. Sorry to ask, but I hope you'll continue to watch over Luke in my absence. Compared to the other kids, he's always been something of a troublemaker. I'm sure my mother must have her hands full trying to rein him in. Maybe I need to be stricter with him. Okay, so that's it for there. Ah, it's you two. We haven't had any more pest trouble ever since you drove those monsters out. Our shipments are going out and everything's back to being hunky-dory. Thank you so much for all your help. Estelle, Joshua, thank you so much for what you did the other day. We haven't had any monsters bothering our farm ever since. We're really going into full swing now that we can ship vegetables again. I just hope Cher and Will could start to help out soon. If only I had a brother like you, Joshua. Theo is always busy with work. She never wants to play. And Cher only ever wants to play house. Oh, Joshua. Did you come to see us? Oh, hello there, Estelle, Joshua. If it weren't for you, my children wouldn't be able to sleep safe and sound. People really can't be their best without a safe place to lay their heads at night. Alright. Up ahead, you'll find the Royal Capital as well as the Herb Royal Villa. The Royal Villa is open to all Grancel citizens outside of periods scheduled for official functions. The royal family has changed significantly since the ascension of Queen Alicia. The Colonel may be young compared to the rest of the army, but he's a real rising star. He's even popular amongst us troops. Welcome. What would you like to order? Nothing. Hey, welcome. If you're looking to stay the night, just let me know.
休息なら大歓迎だ。
This checkpoint is manned by seasoned veterans due to its proximity to the capital. On the other hand, the Vert Bridge checkpoint got a lot of the rookies. I hope Captain Ashton is alright. So braces are free to decide which region they associate with? Lucky you. We soldiers aren't blessed with such freedom. Though maybe that's for the best. It would all turn to chaos if we could. The mayor of Rolent has come by before for official inspections, and he's a nice fellow. He felt more like a friendly neighbor than a politician. He seems well liked by the Rolent folk, and I can see why. My only daughter came to see me just a little while ago. When I told her I work here, she looked so envious. It's heartwarming how earnest kids could be. This job's pretty nice during the day when it's warm, but it gets pretty tough when I'm on a winter night watch. It's dark, cold, windy, my skin chaps like crazy, and my nose turns into a snot waterfall. Then, during the summer, it gets so hot I feel like I'm gonna pass out. That said, I sure can't complain about the view. Every checkpoint is required to have a garrison for security. Not so many folks pass through these days, but we've done it ever since the end of the 100-Day War. The war may be over, but the threat of the Empire remains very real. Alright.
行こう、よしわ。
Time to go talk to everybody in town. Hey Estelle, Joshua. I've been hearing all about your incredible work. The town's talking you up as the young hotshot bracers to watch out for, you know. Not that I'd expect any less from Cassius kids. I'll be rooting for you. Good luck out there. Today, I'm going to be with Daddy so I can take care of him. Daddy's always so happy when I spend time with him. Lately, I've noticed that Dad's been grumbling around and mulling something over. I wonder what's on his mind. I've heard rumors there are monsters roaming the mine. I do hope my husband is alright. I looked after him. Mommy looks sad. Did something bad happen? I spotted the mayor exiting the guild the other day, and Redon's old lady has been milling around town recently. Something's afoot, all right. But which lead do I chase? Ah, how the stories call to me. Not like Luke to be a good boy and go right to Sunday school like he did the other day. Perhaps there was something fun going on? There's a girl named Uni who's good friends with Pat. Her father always drops her off and picks her up from Sunday school. I can't help but feel a little jealous of how well they get along with each other. Maybe I should go pick Pat up too. But then, what if he doesn't want me to? The Liberal Kingdom is sandwiched between two major powers, the Erebonian Empire to the north and the Calvard Republic to the east. However, the kingdom has proudly maintained its independence since its founding. I'm happy I get to see him every day, but our date spots are starting to feel repetitive. We meet every day to chat and drink tea together. There's not much in the way of dating spots in Roland. I'll need to start cutting back on my naps from now on. Isn't that right, my dear Arl? If only I'd gotten my hands on that Esmelis from the Amalgamine first. Just who the heck could have snatched it up so quickly? Milano, we need to return to Bose soon. There's another meeting coming up. We shouldn't keep the lady waiting any longer either. And I'm hungry. Ravenous even. Oh, I know who he is. Charizard was here the other day. She made us keep her company, even until after closing hours. I don't know how, but she guzzled down 5 whole bottles of our hardest stuff and was still sober as a nun. Yeah, imagine if Shara did actually manage to get wasted and not just slightly tipsy. You know, I'd rather not imagine that. Alyssa hid herself away, and the chef vanished back home. The day after, I was so dog-tired I was struggling to do even minor chores. Charizard came here for a drink the other day. She was exactly as unbelievable as you said, Estelle. The things she did, I wouldn't dare put into words. Speaking of which, do you cook, Estelle? At our place, we take turns cooking. So, kind of, I guess? If you're not feeling too confident, you could keep it nice and simple to start off with. As long as you have the cookware and ingredients, it doesn't hurt to try things out. Whoever you are and whatever you do, it can't hurt to know how to cook. I must make my business meeting in Bose a success at all costs. The airliners get the most crowded around the Queen's birthday. If I had a girlfriend, I'd love to take her to the royal capital to celebrate. I'd love to see Her Majesty the Queen, the woman who stood her ground against the emperors and ministers of the great worldly powers. And of course, I'd love to see her granddaughter, Princess Claudia, too. Still doesn't even comment. Are there any smells you really like that other people just don't get? For me, it's gotta be that burnt smell you only get from engines like this. Can't get enough of it. I also love the smell of the runway when it's been soaked by the rain. Okay. This airliner here is Cecilia, which takes the westward route. She'll soon be departing for the Bose region. No airliners have suffered any major accidents domestically. Our company takes safety very seriously. As maintenance staff, we're proud to boast a no accidents record. Alright, the airship's orbital engine inspection is complete. This baby's ready for takeoff. I forgot to go upstairs in the bar. Two young bracers whose exploits have been the talk of the town recently. Now hold on. Is that you two, Estelle and Joshua? I'll have to brag to my friends that my daughter is friends with the famed bracers. After the war, Melder's boy rebuilt the clock tower using ordnance. But it does feel a shame, seeing as there's less work for me now. Ho ho, I guess the times are changing. With all this lumber selling, I'm starting to feel more and more like I can support my family. Work is going smoothly, and I think I'm already working just as hard as my father-in-law did in his prime. We have a reservation today for magazine reporters hailing from the royal capital. I believe they should be arriving soon. I know who those are. Oh my, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Could it be that you've come by to visit me? If you would like, shall I serve you two some tea? Josette. We are planning to head to Bose on the next airship. Although, I've heard rumors of troubling incidents occurring in Bose, so I do feel a bit worried. Planning to head to Bose next. Speaking of which, I am quite looking forward to perusing the Bose market. They say one can even find rare and exquisite Empire goods lined up on the storefronts. A day like this is exactly what I built up my secret money stash for. Luggage packed, motivation high, wallet filled. Now then, off to Bose Market we go. Now then, I best get to work on the attic. It's a dark, gloomy place, and sometimes mice are scurrying about. Not afraid of ghosts, but I can't stand mice. I heard you accepted my husband's request. You're both so young, I'm very impressed. With you protecting Roland and Cassius' absence, it feels like we have nothing to worry about. You have my thanks for the crystal's safe transport. Rumors of your achievements have already reached my ears. I look forward to seeing great things from you in the future. Do I have enough sepis to open up any? Oh. Aha! But wow, this is so cute. I know who you are. The mayor was looking awful nervous when I spotted him earlier. He's been hopelessly skittish for as long as I've known him. A real mayor should stand proud. A large septium was discovered in a new mineral vein in the mine. One that size would fetch a hefty price, but someone's already bought it. I wonder who it was. Whoa. Where'd all this water sepith come from?
もらいますね。
また来てくれよな。
値打ち品はあるかな。
また来てくれよな。
何か見ていくかい？
All of a sudden, my mother's gone crazy about hitching me up with a wife. I told her I have no intention of getting married anytime soon. She just won't listen. What the heck do I do? I don't even have any plans to build a family.
買い物買い物っと。
That's why she's worried.
決めました。
ゲットよ。
決めました。
ゲットよ。
決めました。
よし、決めた。これにするわ。これにするわ。
これにします。今後ともよろしくね。
I've secretly been looking for potential wives for my son. I've been speaking to every girl in town of marriageable age and good character. God.
Yo, エステルにヨシュア。
ああ。さてと。
行くわよ。
Oh? Oh, my? What's wrong, Miss Stella? I've already washed my face, just so you know. Stella, your eyes just now reminded me so much of Lena's. Huh? You think so? Hearing that makes me feel really happy. Oh my. So many memories came flooding back to me. Now then, good luck to you two on another day's hard work. Well, you two look as busy as ever. I do hope you could find some time to pay Stella a visit. She can't help but worry, you know.
値打ち品はあるかな。
いつでも顔を出しな。
Okay, let's turn in our quest to continue the story. Speaking of which, there's an amazing bracer from Bose who's a contemporary of Shara. I've heard he's just as accomplished as she is. Man, they're all just so good. I'm already at my 3rd year as a bracer. I'd better get my act together. Oh, Agate? Welcome back. I heard you had some trouble back at the mine. Huh? How did you know? The people at the mine reached out to us. They were very grateful for your help. I hope you'll include all of that in the report as well. Alright then. Stella Joshua reported what happened at the mine.
聞かせてちょうだい。
Yay.
おめでとう。ランクアップ報酬よ。受け取ってちょう
Poison
だい。
Blade. Haha, you're doing even better than I'd hoped. Being able to adapt and handle unexpected emergencies is also part of what it means to be abrasive. I hope you'll keep it up. You can count on us. Well, this is more like Estelle sticking her nose into the situation without being asked. Right. Hey, you make it sound like I'm some kind of serial busybody. Sound like? That's exactly what you are. It's probably a result of your naivety, nosy nature, and impulsive personality. Geesh, Joshua, aren't you being a little too harsh today? I mean, am I wrong? Now, no fighting. Let's discuss the final task you'll be doing in Cassia's place. You've heard of Liberal News, yes? Seems they need some help with a feature they're working on. Hey, isn't that the magazine we bought for Dad the other day? What are the odds? What exactly does helping them with a report entail? They'll be venturing into a dangerous area and need an escort. You'll have to ask them for the details. The reporter and camera person are currently staying at the Hotel Relent. Ah, and here's your letter of introduction. Why don't we stop by and pay them a visit? Sounds good, let's go.
にしても父さん、普段からこんなにたくさんの仕事をこなしてたのね。
だろうね。とても叶わないな。
今はね、いつか絶対に追い越してやるんだから。
それでこそエステルだ。さてと。
聞かせてちょうだい。どうもお疲れ様。
Just the other day, Renon's mother was asking me about an arranged marriage. Seems she's going around asking every woman in town. I feel bad for her, but marriage isn't something I'm considering just yet. Though I might change my mind if I meet someone wonderful. Client for the next job is currently staying at Hotel Relent. Show them the letter of introduction and they should give you the details of the job. Okay.
どれどれ。
Alright. Hey Vern, I've got a quick question for you. Is it true that some magazine reporters are staying here? Oh, how did you know? You have some business with them? We're actually here on a guild mission to help them with a report. Ah, is that so? Unfortunately, both of the magazine reporters are out at the moment. I see. Do you know where they went? The journalist said he was going to the tavern, I believe. You could try your luck there. Tavern, huh? Thanks. Please excuse us.
Yo, 二人さん、注文してくか？
なんだお前さんたちは。
あなたひょっとしてリベール通信の記者さん？
その通りだが、なんで知ってやがるんだ。俺は人を取材するのは好きだが、人から詮索されるのは嫌いでね。どういう要件だ一体。
遊撃士協会から来ました。護衛の依頼をされたそうですね。
He looks surprised.
おお、ようやく来たか。ほんと待ちくたびれちまったぜ。それでカシウス・ブライトはどこだよ。
それなんだけど、本人別の仕事が入っちゃったの。それでロレントを離れちゃって。
なんだと？せっかくだから噂の遊撃士に取材してやろうと思ったのに。ちきしょう、当てが外れちまったじゃねえか。
よくわからないけど、まあそんなに悲観しないでよ。私たちがしっかりと代わりを務めさせてもらうから。
仕方ねえな。今回はそれで手を打つか。お？今なんて言った？
そんなに悲観しないでよ。
そうじゃねえ、代わりに務めさせてもらうだ。どういうことだそりゃ。
だから私たちが代理の遊撃士なんだけど。ああ、これ紹介状ね。
Handed over letter of introduction.
おいおい、冗談きついぜ。お前らみたいなガキどもが遊撃士だっていうのかよ。
ガキですって？乙女に向かってなんて言い草よ。
何が乙女だ。色気のねえ格好しやがって。悔しかったらちょっとくらいは年頃の娘らしい格好をしてみやがれ。
これは傍術用の服装なの。らしいって何よ、らしいって。まったく失礼なおじさんね。
俺はまだ20代だ。おじさん呼ばわりするんじゃね
とにかく記者さん、僕たちが遊撃士でギルドから派遣されたのは確かです。他の人を紹介してもいいですけど、その場合いつになるか分かりませんよ。
これ以上締め切りは伸ばせねえし。仕方ない。背に腹は変えられねえか。喜べガキども、お前らに任せてやるよ。
偉そうなおじさんね。
まあまあ、僕はヨシュアと言います。こっちの女の子はエステル。あなたの名前も教えてくれますか？
ナイアル・バーンズ、リベール通信きっての敏腕記者だ。短い付き合いとは思うがよろしくな。
ふんだ、そう願いたいわね。で、どこに案内すればいいの？確か危険なところに取材に行くから腕の立つ案内人が必要ってことよね。
翡翠の塔って遺跡だ。名前ぐらい聞いたことあるだろ。
なんだ、聞いたことがあるどころか、この前仕事で入ったばかりよ。
そりゃ都合がいいな。具体的にはその塔の屋上に俺たちを案内してもらいたいんだ。雑誌に載せる写真を撮りたいんでね。
ずいぶんと物好きね。
俺たちっていうことは他にも同行する人がいるんですね。
相棒のカメラマンがいる。オーバルカメラの調子が悪いんで工房に行っているはずなんだが、たくずいぶん遅いじゃねえか。
急いでるんだったら工房まで迎えに行った方がいいんじゃない？どうせこのまま取材に行くんでしょ？
それもそうだな。よし、工房で奴を拾ってからそのまま塔に向かうとするか。
Oh, he's with us. Okay.
ああ、どうかそれだけは。どんなことでもしますから、カメラだけは返してください。命よりも大切なものなんです。
困ったな。なあ親父、どうしたらいい？
お前が受けた仕事だ。自分でケリをつけるんだな。
なんか揉めてるわね。
ひょっとしてあの人が。
まあな。こらドロシー、いつまで待たせやがるんだ。
いいところに来てくれました。どうか助けてください。
今度は何をやらかした？無駄遣いしてカメラの修理代が足りなくなったんじゃねえだろうな。
びっくりです。どうしてわかるんですか？先輩、ひょっとして超能力者？
同じことを繰り返されればアホでもわかるに決まってるだろ
お客さん、この人の関係者？それじゃあ悪いけど、修理代立て替えてくれますかね？
仕方ねえ。経費で落とさせてもらうぜ。いくらだ？
カメラと飾り時計の修理で締めて2000ミラですね。
ちょっと待て。カメラはともかく、その飾り時計ってのはなんだ？
修理してもらっている間、店内を見学させてもらったんですよ。で、綺麗な置き時計があったんで手に取って見てたら壊しちゃって。でもよかった。それも経費で落とせるなんて。
そんなもん経費に入れられるか。ちくしょう、自腹切って立て替えるしかないか。ほらよ、2000ミラだ。
はい、これは領収書。
なんかすごい組み合わせのコンビね。
確かに。でも立て替えてあげるあたり割と面倒見がいい人みたいだね。
ああ、待たせたな。ちょいとトラブっちまった。
あれ先輩、この子たちは？
護衛兼案内役の遊撃士だ。予約していたカシウスブライトの代理だとよ。
こんな若い子たちが。私はエステル、よろしくね。
僕はヨシュアと言います。
エステルちゃんにヨシュアくんか。若いけど頼もしい感じね。私ドロシー・ハイアット。リベール通信に入ったばかりの新人カメラマンなの。もっかなんやる先輩のもとで鍛えてもらっている最中です。
なんで俺様がこんなトンチキ娘の面倒を見なくちゃなんねえんだ。まったくあのヒゲ編集長め。
まあそのうちいいことありますよ。
お前が言うな、お前が。はあ、まあいい。メンツも揃ったことだし、とっとと取材に向かおうとするか。
目的地は翡翠の塔ですね。
それじゃレッツゴー。
遊撃士の仕事は順調かい？
あの時計台といい、見どころいっぱいですね。カメラも直ったし、早速1枚。
ああ、後にしろ。お前のせいでいろいろ押してんだからな。
先が思いやられる。張り切っていこう。
Cool.
始めるわ。やあ、そこを来ないよ。そりゃあ崩れたわ。やった。
行こうか。 相手が悪かったね。
始めるわ。まだよ。
相手が悪かったね。
ぶっ飛ばす。いっぱいいる。気をつけないと。よっしゃ。
あ炎よ。いい感じだ。
グッジョブ。よっしゃ。よけて。よし、
切り替えるよ。
もらったわ。いい顔してますね。はっ、スタンよ。
もらった。
よーし、上出来。
絶好調だね。
Enemies give significantly more water sepith than any other kind.
「参道の景色も見応えがありますね。
見渡す限りの大自然だ。田舎になれたって感じだな。
いちいち尺に触るわね。
まあまあ、一応褒めてるみたいだし。
危ないわ。距離を取りましょう。
相手になる。切るんだ。一気に決めよう。
おまけよ。
これは効くよ。
急げ。よーし。はっ。よーし、上出来。
やったね、エステル。
始めるわ。
まだまだ。次。
ちょろいちょろい。
相手になるよ。切るんだ。
もう一丁。ちょろいちょろい。避けて。よっしゃ。
ここで決める。天敵必殺。
もらったわ。
切り裂け。切るんだ。
おまけよ。
取った。この調子でいこう。まあこんなものかな。
始めるわ。スタート。
相手がだね。
避けてよっしゃ。
キリのキリ攻めるよ。避けて立つ。
乗らぬ。
まあこんなものかな。戦闘終了。先に進もう。相手が悪かったね。
ぶっ飛ばす。まだよ。
まあなものかな。敵の集団警戒しよう。切るんだ。天敵必殺。これは効くよ。遅い。下がれ。切るんだ。
Oh, I came the wrong way.
私も負けないわよ。
Can I fast travel there yet? No, I can't.天敵必殺。エステル。
任せなさい。おまけよ。避けてよっしゃ。
いい感じだ。
私も負けないわよ。
まだ受けて立つ。切りつけ。スタンド。
おまけよ。
取った。この調子でいこう。
まだよ。スタンド。
まあこんなものかな。まあこんなものかな。
ぶっ飛ば けて。よっしゃよっしゃ。
わ捉えた。エステル頼んだ。遅い。
よーし上出来。
やったねエステル。
よけて。よっしゃ。
速攻で決める。受けて立つ。エステル
了解。もらったわ。
まだ負けられないんだ。
わあ、結構高い建物ですね。これって何階建てなのかな。この前は2階までしか行かなかったから。でも規模から言って5、6階くらいじゃないかしら。
5階建てのはずだよ。うちにある資料に書いてあった。かなり前に調査されたけど、その後放置されたみたいだ。そういえば他の地方にも似たような塔があるみたいだけど。
ああ、その通りだ。ボース、ルーアン、ツァイスにも同じ様式の塔が立っているらしい。何でもリベール王国が建国された時代のものらしいぜ。
へえ、そうだったの。歴史のロマンを感じちゃうわね。
それを伝えるのが今回の仕事だ。ドロシー、ローアングルで何枚か撮れ。
はーい。さあ行くわよ。すごい気迫。カメラを持つと性格が変わる。
さすがプロだね。
しくしく。先輩痛いですよ。
お約束すぎるんだよ。かっこつけてないでいつものスタイルで撮りやがれ。
やっぱり慣れないことをするもんじゃありませんね。それじゃ。おお、いい顔してますね。セクシーですね。とってもキュートです。いきますよ。はい、チーズ。なんで人物を撮るわけじゃないのに。
でも違和感はないよね。
景色の表情が見えるんだとさ。あんなアホなやり方で息を飲むような写真を撮りやがる。ま、一種の天才だわな。
はあ、人は見かけによらないわね。はい、お待たせしました。
よし、中に入るとするか。目指すは塔の屋上だ。頼んだぞ、新米遊撃士ども。
任せなさいって。どんな魔獣が現れたってあんたたちには爪一本触れさせないから。
僕たちの後ろから離れないようにしてくださいね。
Alright.
Wow, 中も雰囲気ありますね。いいですよ。かわいいです。
んじゃ案内頼むぜ、遊撃士諸君。できればこいつの子守も一緒に。
そこは押し付けられても困ります。
Why is that our job then?
よし、充填完了だ。
重ね。始めるわ。するわよ。
天敵必殺。一気に決めよう。
任せなさい。おまけよ。おまけよ。いきますよ。はいチーズ。これはどう？そこよ。はあ崩れたわ。
もらったいつでもいける。
もらったわ。お、いい顔してますね。
遅い流れを変える。
いきますよ。はいチーズ。
させない。行くよ。ここだよエステル。
とってもキュートです。
流れを変える。炎よ。この調子で行こう。
私も負けないわよ。
刃が取られない。
ぶっ飛ばす。
系の後期だ。受けてた。エステル
任せなさい。もらったわ。
炎よ。させない。
私の番ね。行くわよ。はあ連覇無双撃。よーし上出来。
絶好調だね。
へえ、木の足場なんて古代から残ってるものなんですね。
いえ、確か中世の時代の研究者が調査のために気づいたと言われてますね。
That makes more sense.
全然知らなかった。
日曜学校でも習うだろう。勉強しろ勉強。
It's got nothing but criticism for Estelle.
切り替えるよ。
もらったわ。おまけよ。
いい感じだ。
グッジョブ。よっしゃ。慎重ね。そこ。やっやっせい。やっやっせい。やっそこ。協力するわよ。勝ってきなさい。よっしゃ。
了解。背中は任せてエステル。
Holy crap. The delay on that is terrible. Delay on all my spells is terrible.
これはどう？はあ、旋風！崩れたわ。
もらった
お、いい顔してますね。お おまけよ。
この調子でいこ
私も負けないわよ。
う。数が多い。二段禁物だよ。一気に決めよう。
オッケー。もらったわ。
Oh.
これはどう？
このまま攻めよう。
行くわよ。
Possible to resist.
お、いい顔してますね。どんどん行きましょう。
せい。まだ負けられないよ。
やっ。
速攻で決める。
そりゃあ、かかってきなさい。
もらった。
とってもキュートです。
行くよ。この調子で行こう。
私も負けないわよ。
Problem is, I just blew all my CP. I don't want to fight that till I get some of it back.
単調ね。始めるわ。
系の後期だ。
かかってきなさい。
もらった。
やっ。
もらった。
いきますよ。はい、チーズ。
任せて。させない。
あったまってきた。いきますよ。はい、チーズ。燃えろ。
Cool.
よーし、上出来。
やったね、エステル。危険だね。気合を入れるよ。
どんどん行きましょう。お、いい顔してますね。
させない。
お返しよ。
ってもいけない。
You actually get paralyzed?
どんどん行きましょう。よっしゃ。
Oh shit, I forgot about that. Fucking self-destruct bullshit.
どんどん行きましょう。行きますよ。はい、チーズ。甘い。私の番ね。ここが攻める気よ。よーし。頑張って。
流れを変える。本気で行くよ。
行きましょう。
切り裂け。一気に決めよう。
おまけよ。行きますよ。はい、チーズ。
Okay.
よーし。これはどう？
このまま攻めよ
確保。いやー。スタンよ。
う。続いて
了解。おまけよ。
すまい。僕が相手だ。
気張っていきましょう。
遅い。下げる。
おまけよ。
取った。
One down.
行きますよ。はい、チーズ。
任せて。
気張っていきましょう。
遅い。下げる。
Ah.
開始よ。
No, don't kill it, please. Please don't kill it while it's standing there.
背中は任せて。
とってもキュートです。はっ。
任せて。これは効くよ。切り裂け。
Put each other up.
ガンガン行くわよ。
Oh. Apparently that doesn't happen, so.
背中は任せてエステル。
ドライブ開始。いきますよ。はい、チーズ。
Oh, thank God.
燃えろ。スタンよ。
遅い。させない。僕が相手だ。
Oops.
切り裂け。切るんだ。
Okay, that worked.
野良だ。
取った。いい感じだ。
A lot of
私も
experience.
負けないわよ。
Monk staff. Slender metal staff traditionally used by monks from the east. It's an improvement. Alright. One down. One to go.
Ah, 頂上はまだかよ。ちょっと休憩させてくれや。
体力ないわね、おじさん。
俺はまだギリギリ20代だっての。
今は4階なのであと一息ですよ。
やっ、感情の。
速攻で決める。
やっ、そりゃ。集中するわよ。合わせて。
了解。
旋風。続いてよしょ。
これは効くよ。捉えた。スタンド。
ほらだ。お、いい顔してますね。おまけよ。
この調子でいこ
グッジョブ。よっしゃ。そりゃ。よし、協力するわよ。よっしゃ。
う。了解。
これはどう？旋風。
もらった。
終わりよ。
任せて。切り裂け。切るんだ。
ほらだ。
取った。
とってもキュートです。
させない。僕が相手だ。スタンド。
おまけよ。
この調子でいこう。
私も負けないわよ。いやー、協力するわ。集中するわよ。
遅い。
やっ、
もらった。
とってもキュートです。
行くよ。炎よ。この調子でいこう。
私も負けないわよ。
Are there monster chests on this floor?
やっ飛ばす。ああ近いよ。終わらせるわよ。合わせて。
了解。
燃えろ。どんなもんよ。
やったねエステル。
や
速攻を決める。
や崩れたわ。集中するわよ。
もらった。
いい顔してますね。おまけよ。
取った。
Cool.
いい感じだ。
私も負けないわよ。
Another monster chest.
危険だね。気合を入れるよ。
これはどう？
このまま攻めよ
気合を入れるわよ。
う。させない。
お返しよ。いい顔してますね。お返しよ。
Wow.
流れを変える。
Two of them went straight for her. Super lame.
どんどん行きましょう。
本気で行くよ。続いて。
おまけよ。よーし。
背中は任せてエステル。
ドライブ開始。頑張って。
任せて。これは効くよ。
ゴーゴー。よっしゃ。もらったわ。
取った。
Gonna blow up a Neil though.
とってもキュートです。
させない。
Okay, cool.
ガンガン行くわよ。頑張って。
行くよ。これは効くよ。切るんだ。エステル。
おまけよ。とってもキュートです。
させない。
あったまってきた。
焦らずに行こ
全力全開。ドライブ開始。
う。これは効くよ。
きますよ。はい、チーズ。燃えろ。
Cool.
どんなもんよ。
やったねエステル。
Speed plus 5, crit evasion, arts evasion. This poison blind sleep. Wow, okay. Maybe that's going on.
いや、始めるわ。いやー、くるっきり攻めるよ。かかってきなさい。
もらった。
やっやっせいせいそこふふん、どんなもんよ。やっ
悪くない。
Nice.
そりゃあ一気に攻めやらせるわよ。
もらった。
先を急ぐわよ。
刃が通らない。相手になる。
そりゃ攻めるよ。かかってきなさい。
エステル。
了解。もらったわ。
このまま攻めよう。背中は任せてエステル。
行くわよ。
Give me all the sipping.
ふふん、どんなもんよ。
やったねエステル。
きますよ。はいチーズ。
これは効くよ。この調子でいこう。
グッジョブ。よっしゃ。気分爽快ね。
Hey.
眩しい。やっと屋上に到着したわね。うわー、いい景色ですね。
ほう、こりゃ驚いた。予想以上にいい絵が撮れそうだな。そしてあっちが例のブツか。
あれって何なのかな。なんかオーブメント仕掛けのでっかいオカマって感じですね。
資料によるとどうやら古代の装置らしいぜ。使用目的は分かっていないらしいかな。
ねえヨシュア、こんなものがあるって知ってた？ヨシュア？
隠れても無駄です。出てきた方が身のためですよ。
出て行きます。今すぐ出て行きますから。
何この人。
Weissman.
なんと先客がいたのかよ。
うわあ、びっくり。ヨシュア君よく気づいたね。
あなたは。
すみません、ごめんなさい。手持ちのミラは全部あげますから、どうか命だけは助けてください。
ちょっとおじさん、盗賊か何かと勘違いしないでよ。この紋章を見ればわかるでしょ。
おお、それは遊撃士協会の。ひょっとして君たちは遊撃士ですか？
その通りよ。私はエステル、こっちの男の子はヨシュア。
で、俺たちはリベール通信の記者だ。この塔の取材をするためにこいつらに護衛してもらっている。
はあ、もう驚かさないでくださいよ。こんな場所に入り込んでくるから怪しい人たちと思ったじゃないですか。
そういうあなたも十分怪しいと思いますけど、一体何者なんですか？
これは申し遅れました。私、考古学者のアルバと言います。古代文明の研究のためにこの塔を調べに来たんですよ。
たった一人でよくここまで無事でしたね。
いや遺跡調査は慣れていますからね。魔獣から逃げ回る足腰には自信があるんです。さすがに今回は死にそうな目に遭いましたけど。
むちゃくちゃな学者さんね。
しかし考古学者ってことはこの塔の由来には詳しいのかい？
まあ人並み以上には。調査を始めたばかりなので分かっていないことも多いのですが。
それでもいい。何か面白そうな話はないか？記事のネタにさせてもらうぜ。
そうですね。皆さんはセプトテリオンという言葉を聞いたことがありますか？
それって教区長さんから教わったことがあるような。
古代人がエイドスから授かったという力を秘めた7の至宝のことですね。
ええ、その通りです。彼らはこの四方の力を借りて海と大地と天空を支配したそうです。さらに生命や時間の神秘すら解き明かしたと伝えられるのですが、およそ1200年前、謎の災厄によって古代文明が滅びた時、セプトテリオンも失われました。
七曜教会の聖典にも記されている伝説だな。で、それがこの塔とどう関係するんだ？
七四方の一つがこのリベールに眠っているという伝承があるんです。その名もオーリオール。
オーリオール、なんだか不思議な響きの言葉ね。
その伝承が本当ならば、リベール最古の遺跡であるこの塔に何か手がかりがあると睨みましてね。それで調査に来たわけなんですよ。
はあ、夢のあるお話ですね。
そうでしょう。古代のロマンを感じますよね。いやー、分かってくれる人がいて嬉しいな。
それで手がかりは見つかったんですか？
今のところはそこの装置の謎が解明されれば何かわかるとは思うんですがね。
面白い話だとは思うが、現状では憶測止まりってことか。話してもらって悪いが、記事にするにはいまいち弱いな。
そうですか。がっくし。
ほー、意外。案外真面目に記事書いてるのね。
不確実なニュースソースを記事にするわけにはいかねえからな。ゴシップ載せてもヨタは載せねえのがリベール通信のポリシーなんだ。まあいい、予定通りに行くとするか。ドロシー、ロレンと前傾を収めたショットを数枚、それ以外はお前の感性に任せた。あちこち動き回って思う存分いい絵を撮りまくれ。
わかりました。不詳ドロシー・ハイアット、思いっきり撮りまくります。
学者先生、せっかくだから俺たちと一緒に町まで帰らないか？この二人見てくれはガキだが、護衛としてはそこそこ役に立つぜ。
引っかかる言い方ね。
ご一緒させていただけるなら私としては願ったり叶ったりです。
決まりだな。それじゃあ撮影が終わるまでしばらく休憩することにしよう。
いい眺めね。この高さからだとロレント地方全体が見渡せるわ。こんなに景色がいいんだから観光名所にしたら儲かるかも。
うん、そうかもね。
どうしたの？なんか元気なくない？
君はごまかせないな。屋上に出てからちょっと気分が悪くなってね。
大丈夫なの？
うん、少し風に当たったらすぐに良くなると思うから。せっかくの機会だから君はいろいろと見学してきなよ。
でも
こうした機会に見聞を広めるのも遊撃士としての心構えだよ。何か面白いことがあったら後で僕にも聞かせてほしいな。
もう口がうまいんだから。わかった。少しうろついてくる。ただし辛くなったらちゃんと呼んでね。
了解。
Joshua, how are you feeling? Yeah, I'm still not feeling too great. I'll rest a little more. You can go on without me for now. Okay, got it.
<sighs> タバコがうまいな。ロレントなんて田舎の取材、最初は気乗りがしなかったが、たまには悪くないかもしれん。
Hey, rude. If you didn't want to come, you should have just stayed home.
編集長の命令なんだよ。ドンチキ娘の教育も兼ねてな。そうじゃなかったら今頃スクープを求めて王国全土を駆け回ってる最中だぜ。
Huh. You call it a scoop, but all you read is gossip columns, right?
ゴシップも嫌いじゃないが、報道記事の方が圧倒的に多いぜ。そういう意味で今一番興味があるのはボースだな。
Bose? Why Bose? Did something happen there?
でかい強盗事件が相次いでいる。
Phantom Thief B.
犯人の正体は分かっていないが、どうやら足を持った連中らしい。
Mobility? You mean like an airship? Wait, are they sky
そ
pirates?
の可能性が高いな。
Oh, right.
だがエレボニア帝国による偽装工作という線もあり得る。
What? But what about the peace treaty?
確かに10年前の戦争じゃ帝国も痛い目にあったからな。大陸諸国の目もあるし、めったなことはできんだろうが、嫌がらせの可能性はあり得る。未だ真相は闇の中さ。そしてそれを明らかにするのが俺たち分野のお仕事ってわけだ。
Other news, there's been all kinds of new developments happening in the Royal Army. I could create multiple clones of myself, and that still wouldn't be enough to keep up with it all. What new developments? There's some new hotshot in the officer corps. Seems like he's bringing some fresh ideas to the stuffy old understaffed Royal Army. I've been hoping to book a meeting with him. I tell you, nothing beats lighting up a good smoke. It's getting trendy in the royal capital to quit. I always feel like I'm being judged when I light up there, but I tell you, This is the one thing I just can't quit. Oh, it's water in there? Oh.
おや、エステル君と言いましたか。お連れの方はどうしたんですか？
Oh, he said he wanted to get some fresh air.
そうですか。ここはいい風が吹いていますからね。しかし、君といい彼といい、その若さで遊撃士とはすごいですね。
I wonder if that's because Joshua knows who he is, or I still have to wait to find that out.
確か遊撃士資格が取れるのは16歳以上だったと思いますが。
Oh, you really know your stuff. But you're right, the two of us just turned 16.
いいですね。若いということは、それだけで無限の可能性につながる。私もあと10歳若ければ大陸全土に眠る古代遺跡の謎をこの手で解き明かしてやるんですが。
The entire continent? That's a pretty big talk. Professor, I'm guessing you're not from Liberal.
ええ、北方の生まれです。あ、エレボニア出身ではありませんよ。
You don't have to worry about that. I don't want more war, but I don't hold a grudge against the Imperials either.
誰か大切な方を？
Yes, my mother.
申し訳ない。立ち入ったことを聞きましたね。
No, it's alright. I mean, it's been 10 years already. And I got a new family member in that time too.
なるほど。それが先ほどの少年ですか。
Yeah, he's like a little brother to me. But Joshua probably thinks of himself as the older one. Weird. I don't know why I ended up telling you all this stuff. Not the kind of thing you should dump on a stranger.
いいじゃないですか。仲良きことは美しきかなですよ。
By the way, Professor, do you see anything here that's going to help with your research? Not at the moment, I'm afraid. Although, I do think a comparative analysis of the other towers is in order. You mean the three outside of Rolent, right? That's right. There's the Amber Tower in Bose, the Azure Tower in Ruin, and the Crimson Tower in Zace. All said to be from the same era as the Jade Tower. You sure know a lot about this stuff. I know research is important and all, but it's not worth doing anything too risky over, okay? Might cost a little bit of Mira, but next time, you really should ask some bracers to go along with you. Not on my professor's salary, I'm afraid. It appears this device has ceased functioning completely. Perhaps there's a way to activate it and get it running again?
Ah, エステルちゃん、ここってすごくいい場所だね。観光クォーツの数が足りるか心配になってきちゃったよ。
It really is something else. By the way, what's exposure quartz?
七曜石を加工した極薄のクォーツでね。これに光を焼き付けることで写真が撮れるっていう仕組みなの。
Wow, you really are a photographer. You know all the tools of the trade.
えへん。あれ、そういえば、ヨシア君はどうしたの？
Oh, he just said he wanted to get some fresh air.
風の中に佇む黒髪の少年か。あ、すっごくいい絵が撮れそう。頼んだら撮らせてくれるかな？
I don't think Josh was really the type to go for that. I have a feeling he'd turn you down.
ちょっと残念。でもヨシア君って恥ずかしがり屋さんなんだね。
Well, if I can't photograph Joshua, what about you, Estelle? You mind if I take a few pics? Of me? Why would you want to take pictures of me? Why wouldn't I? You're cute, and you're just brimming with star power. Who knows? You might even make the cover. No thanks. I'm more of a low-key girl, personally. I got the cold shoulder. Oh well, what to shoot next? Guess you can't really see any of the other regions from here. I was looking to see if you could, like, notice the other towers, but... Live barrel isn't quite that small.
Yoshua, まだ気分が悪い？
いや、だいぶ良くなった。もう普段通りに動けると思う。
よかった。一体何が原因だったのかな。塔の中で酸欠になったにしては、私たちは大丈夫だったし、突発性の高所恐怖症だったりして。
それはないと思うけど。
エステルちゃん、ヨシュアくん。あれ、撮影終わったの？任せて、いっぱい撮りまくっちゃった。
これで取材は終わりだ。そろそろ町に引き上げるとしよう。新米ども、帰りもよろしく頼むぜ。
よろしくお願いします。いやー、助かりました。こんなに安全に遺跡から帰れたのは初めてです。エステル君、ヨシワ君、本当に何とお礼を言ってよいやら。
いえ、当然の義務ですから。
できれば次の調査では最初から遊撃士を雇ってよね。
はは、財布と相談してみます。それでは皆さん、またどこかで会えるといいですね。
さてと、俺たちもここで失礼させてもらうぜ。最初はどうかと思ったが、なかなかいい働きをしてくれたな。一応礼を言っておこう。
これが実力よ。
アホ勘違いするんじゃねえ。俺が知ってる遊撃士と比べたらお前なんざひよっこもいいところだ。せいぜい精進するんだな。
肝に銘じておくわ。
ところでお二人はすぐに雑誌社に戻るんですか？
いや、今日一日くらいはロレントでゆっくりするさ。原稿も書かなきゃならねえしな。
私は工房に行って早速現像してきますね。それじゃまったねエステルちゃん、ヨシュアくん。父さんから引き継いだ代理の仕事もこれで終わりか。思った以上に結構やりごたえがあったわね。
うん、そうだね。それと戦いだけが遊撃士の本分じゃないことが少しだけ分かったような気がする。
またまたカッコつけちゃって。でも私も分かるような気がするよ。
まだまだ先は長そうだけど、とりあえずギルドに報告に戻ろうか。
そうしましょう。あ、そういえば調子はどう？また気分悪くなったりしてない？
あ、うん、すっかり良くなったみたいだ。翡翠の塔の記事、どんな風に書かれるんだろうね。
今度リベール通信を買ってみようか。お手並み拝見ね。
And everybody has new dialogue again. Thanks. Alright. Time to make the rounds, I guess. Oh, why hello there, Mr. Handsome Bracer. Care to join me for a lovely afternoon siesta? I'm not sleepy right now, but thanks for offering. Getting a little ahead of myself here, but the birthday festival at the royal capital is coming soon. Every year they hold a big martial arts tournament there that always attracts a lot of people. I've invited my girlfriend to it. Something I'm going to tell her while we're there. My boyfriend invited me to go to the royal capital for the birthday festival. Hey, what should I do? What do I tell Mom? What if he proposes to me in the capital? Oh god. Hit the nail on the head. My dad also likes to read the Liberal News. The cover's always got someone who's currently big news on it. Estelle, Joshua, I heard you guys are making a splash. Let's see, you chased away the monsters at Pearsall Farm, saved those miners at the mine, now you're doing security detail for some reporters? You certainly know your stuff. That I do. Those reporters should have just hired me instead. I bet I'd make a great reporter. Well, she's not wrong there. I want to go see if I can open slots in Joshua's, but also cool. Cool. Oh, there's U Material Plus in this game too. Okay. Good to know. I don't get any new spells for increasing my water. Orbments were invented by referencing some ancient tools. But what that really means is that the truly amazing people are long gone. Makes me feel somewhat disappointed. The mayor asked us to carve a certain septium. Still haven't gotten it, but it's supposed to be really nice. I can't wait to see it.
必要なものは
I don't have enough. Not as far off as I expected, but still a little ways off. reporter said he wanted to interview Cassius. My dad's a Royal Army soldier, but they're so boring and uptight compared to bracers. Yeah, bracers are definitely cooler.
さてと
I never do tire of the view from here on the top. Watching the seasons pass and the people live out their lives. Maybe slow and gradual, but so much about a place and its people changes over time. I often catch Granny Bloom heading out as of late. Oh, I do wonder what she's getting up to. Making trouble for her son. Malgamine is finally rid of those lousy monsters. At last, I can munch away in peace.
よう二人さん注文してくか
Hey Estelle, Joshua. I saw a monster zooming around on the Milchbane Road the other day. But just as I thought it was going to rush at me, all blindingly shiny, it just up and ran away. Wonder what that was all about. Tell you, those bracers sure can hold their liquor. Sherazard goes without saying, but Cassius could guzzle it down too. But the real shock was Aina. I've heard all about her from Shera. She's apparently quite the drinker too. Damn right. She could even go toe-to-toe with Sherazard. And the whole time, her face doesn't flush up even slightly. Just be thankful she doesn't get all touchy-feely like Shera. Either way, those braces are a force to be reckoned with. Wait. Except for Ridge, I guess. Anyway, I'm shocked there's a soul alive that could keep pace with Sherazard. Let alone that it'd be Aina of all people. Still, you've got to listen to this. The other day, Renon's mother just barged into my place and asked if I wanted to marry into her family. Talk about crazy. Still, I'd rather pick my own partner. Renon's getting up there in age, though. Maybe that's why she's acting so desperately. Coming up about that time when we start to pick up new menus. The whole staff here collaborates to come up with ideas. I should ask Alyssa to think of a few. Guess we won't be finishing the prologue today. Longer than I remember. My husband and I started this bar after we got married. For that reason, it's very dear to our hearts. Seeing our little Elisa helping out as well makes it even more precious. You'd never guess by their personalities, but Luke and the neighbor's boy Pat get along like two peas in a pod. Now, if only some of Pat's better traits would rub off on Luke. Those braces to save Pat are certainly making a name for themselves. They're a young duo, a boy and a girl. The boy is all the talk with the wives around here. Wow. Who knew Joshua was such a hit with the old ladies? So fortunate to have so many fantastic bracers here in Rolent. Really puts one's mind at ease. Sales of the Liberal News have been going through the roof lately. I think until very recently it was a niche magazine sold exclusively around the capital. Dad doesn't complain about my husband's work anymore, although it does seem like something about it still bothering him. I think he'd feel better if he just came out and said it. Youngsters these days are always chasing quick profits. But there was a time during my youth when I too was desperate to be acknowledged. But perhaps I should heed my daughter's advice and just watch over him for now. I got word from my husband that he's finally finished with work. I'd better start preparing a worthy feast. It's a beautiful thing, a relationship strengthened by the trials of distance. Yay! Guess what? Guess what? It's Daddy. Daddy's coming home. Anya wants him to come back soon so he can play with Anya. Minon's mother was here just now to discuss finding him a bride. Ha! My Uni is far too young for him anyway. Besides, any man that wants to become Uni's husband is gonna have to be more a man than I am. I don't think I've ever seen fate being so fired up before. Well, he's just going through a ritual that every father with a daughter has to go through. Now Joshua, you've got a lot of promise, I'll admit. But I'll have to disqualify you. Huh? If you're curious, it's because you're far too handsome. With your looks, you're bound to run into lady troubles, even if you don't do anything wrong. Yep, you hit the nail on the head there. He's as thick as a brick when it comes to all things love. That's another problem in and of itself. Yeah, and you're more than a few bricks short of a load. Well, either way, Joshua's a bit too old for her. So that's an automatic no. Daddy asked me a weird question. He said, if you were to choose between Luke and Pat, who would you pick? Quiet boy. Hey there, you two. I've been hearing stories about your achievements. You've been plowing right through every job that comes your way. Oop. Joshua, you've really grown so much since your time working here. Cassius, Sherazard, and now the two of you. Roland's braces are quite the group.
値打ち品はあるかな。
いつでも顔を出しな。
Welcome, Estelle, Joshua. Oh my, you two really have grown up to be strong and sturdy. But even so, Estelle, I do hope you'll prioritize your feminine side as well. I'll try my best. Whenever I walk around lately, people are always glancing at me. Seems like my mother is running all over town trying to find me a wife. When I found out, I was so embarrassed I thought my face was on fire. I wish she would stop, but she refuses to listen. I don't know what to do with her.
どれにしようか。
今後ともよろしくね。
Well, if it isn't Cassia's kid, I believe your name is Estelle, right? That's right. You seem like a healthy, spirited young lady. How about marrying into my family? Wait, what? You mean me? You're a bit young, but that doesn't seem to bother people so much these days. Oh, hold on. Well, I suppose that's a no? I understand. My son isn't quite as handsome as that black-haired boy next to you. You there. Make sure to keep Estelle happy, you hear? Yes, ma'am. Definitely misunderstanding something here. Let's just play along before this gets any more complicated. Girls are all getting jobs and working these days. Makes it tricky to find a wife. My work in the forest is going well, lumber revenue is going up. Yet for whatever reason, my father-in-law still won't accept me. Orbit left. I heard some sky pirates have been using airships for their robberies lately. I need to make sure I check the passenger manifest inside and out. It would be terrible if criminals managed to slip inside. Well, so you can actually be serious when you need to be. I mean, I'd never forgive myself if I ever put any cuties in danger. It also gives me a chance to check them out. 2 birds, 1 stone. Forget I said anything. People the world over have been coming to Roulette ever since the invention of the airship. In the old days, it was usually merchants who came here to purchase septium, lumber, or vegetables. Very few people dare to travel by the roads these days. It's exhausting, not to mention slow. Are you familiar with the royal family's high-speed cruiser Arsail? It's white as snow and slick in design, perfectly befitting of the royal family. It also uses state-of-the-art orbital technology and is known as the greatest airship in the world. Sal, Joshua, I've heard about your exploits over at the farm and mine. A number of guests have even asked me about you. I wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. Oh, everybody left. Oh, no. Oh, somehow your expressions have changed quite a bit. Warms my heart to see you two mature in both body and mind. Children have been coming to see me even on days when there is no class as of late. Truly glad you have become a sister. Door's locked.
Let's go!
Joshua, I'm going to start helping out on the farm soon too. Oh, really? That's amazing. Do your best, okay? Joshua gently patted Cher's head. Yeah, I'll do my best. Ah, it's you two. I've been hearing all sorts of stories, you know. You've really been making a name for yourselves. And to think you came and protected our farm. I'll have to brag all about it to my friends. Cher's got a crush on Joshua, I assume. Oh, Estella, Joshua, how have you been doing? You should come visit when you have time. The kids are dying to see you again. Ah, Joshua and Estella. Hey, you're bracers that uphold justice, right? That's awesome. You think I could be like you one day? Oh, hey you two. How have you been? I was thinking it would be great if our old Sunday school class could get together again. I really miss Alyssa. There have been numerous robberies in the Bose region recently. Seems like the Sky Pirates are to blame. Maybe all that training was good for something. We're currently on high alert. There's some bad folks lurking around in the Bose region, I hear. Really hope we don't have to fight any real battles. Seems there's been a string of robberies in the Bose region. We've got to stay on our toes. I hope my men will use the experience they gain in training to good effect. The moment I took my eyes off Trent, he dipped right out of here. Playing hooky again, I'm sure. I can't find Trent. Must have slacked off to Roland to stuff his mouth again. Oh, they know that guy well. Only option we've got now is to bury that monster nest. There's just too many of the damn things. Even you bracers would struggle to flush them all out, I'd say. Foreman has to be planning to bury the monster nest with explosives. That is correct. Burying the nest ain't a bad idea. Problem is, someone has to bury it. And just who's gonna be that someone? Fucked. Phew. Guess we got this place pretty much all mined out. I hope we could go down to the lower levels soon. Speaking of which, we had some correspondence from the Liberal News here not too long ago. They said they were gathering material on Annenberg Wall for a feature on ancient ruins. Ever since the airliner started running, we've had fewer and fewer people passing through here. Most of the people we get around this time of year are tourists visiting the wall. The mist-walled forest to the north is the heart of Roland's forestry industry. Sometimes the foresters stop here to rest.
次の訓練に使う装備
So far, nothing unduly concerning has happened. I'm glad to see things so peaceful, but it just means we have more time to prepare for when things go bad. That is our job. Today is the 10-year anniversary of the end of the 100-Day War. Yet seeing how peaceful things are now, it almost feels like ancient history. Not too many customers today. At least I could do some cleaning I wouldn't be able to otherwise.
さてと。
いらっしゃいませ。
Things get dull around this time of day. May as well put all this time to good use and come up with a new menu. Please do. Sometimes you get scholars stopping by here to investigate. Apparently, that ruin's been here for a super long time. It's irresistible for anyone with an interest in that stuff. To a non-enthusiast like me, though, it's just work. Our captain really doesn't mess around. Still, I've got to wonder if he's wearing himself out fretting about every little detail. I'm sure it's tough trying to handle us. I'll do my best not to be a problem for him. Alright, I think I have talked to everybody.
Iku yo, Estelle.
どれどれ。
So most of the quests have expired now. There's a lengthy story sequence about to start, so I think I might call it. I think this is finally the climax of the prologue, so I think I'll call it here because I've got to work tomorrow. So good night for now. Thanks for watching. See you next stream.